You know what song came up in my head? Welcome to the show, by the way. My name's Aristar. This is my talk show. I'm here to speak, I'm here to sing, I'm here to write, I'm here to sometimes dance and read tarot cards and give messages to people. That's always fun also. Why do you have to go and make things so complicated? I see the way you're acting like you're somebody else getting me frustrated. I feel like the energy of all that is knows who you are. You know who yourself is. There's something about people seeing you and seeing that you're not who they want you to be. So they're saying, why do you have to go and make things so complicated? I see the way you're acting like you're somebody else. It's getting me frustrated. Like, this message for some of you, for some people watching this message is like, you've got people around you that think you're acting like you're somebody else. You might be growing, you might be no longer gossiping, no longer wanting to cheat the system. Maybe you're not so frustrated as you used to be about life, and the people around you are like, why aren't you with me in this anymore? There's another energy I'm picking up on where it's not people around you having these thoughts, but it's more like, maybe it's you. I'm trying to like word this, but it's something non-physical. It's maybe parts of you or something observing you and being like, why are you're acting like you're somebody else, making me frustrated. So what is this? I don't know, this energy that I'm picking up on. I'm really excited to pick some tarot cards soon. If you guys are new here, if you would like me to pick tarot cards for you personally and give you some messages personally, let you know what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, what I'm receiving based on the energy that you're sharing with me today. It can be a super chat, it can be a $10 minimum, so at least $10 sent through super chat. I also have CashApp and I have Venmo. I should probably put a sign somewhere, but it's the same as my YouTube username, Aristar333. That makes it easy. But yeah, I like to share what's on my mind here. I like to share what's on my heart here. I like to talk and sing and create and get to know you guys. So thank you so much for being here. I hope that this can be entertaining and fun. I hope you love the plants. They live a couple feet away from this physical space, but I decided to bring them over here. They wanted to walk over. Someone watching this wants to know a little bit more about the message, I feel like we have some new subscribers here too. You're waiting for the 10-minute mark so you can send a chat. I just started doing that so that I don't get too much random spam in here, you know? I want people that are really like invested in the messages to be here. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your patience. And what else can I say about your situation? I don't know, because there's a big mix of people in the group right now. I'd like to get paid eventually, so what do I say to draw you into having a personal reading? How about that? That would be a good way to direct a message. A little conniving of me, but oh my gosh. I think the people here that need the messages the most are dealing with more than 10 years of feeling insignificant. That's what I'm thinking, that's what I'm feeling, that's what I'm picking up on. Just feeling like nobody notices you, no one cares if you're around. I would describe the feeling as dark and slow also. Like, I get a picture of like a slime when I think of this feeling, like a slug sliming around. And I mean, I'm a big believer in, if you want to be something, you be that. So if you want to feel like you're not significant and no one bothers to get to know you or talk to you, then power to you. Feel that way. Go for it. personally, I enjoy feeling like the entire world wants to get to know me. I'm a beautiful soul. I incarnated in this body to experience peace and love and good fashion. And I come up with my own narratives for my own life, and that brings me joy. So maybe what I'm here in this moment to tell you is that you're not here on this planet to listen to what everybody tells you and just believe it. Just straight up say, okay, yeah, my mom says that all men are trash, so yeah, all men are trash. And you know what you're gonna experience when you're thinking all men are trash? You're gonna be experiencing trashy men. Because that's what you're saying, that's what you're thinking, that's what's gonna be what you're experiencing. It's very simple, the human reality. Very simple, the power of our brains, the power of our hearts. It's science. The brain radiates an electromagnetic field. The electromagnetic field is produced by the energy that is within the brain. If you ever want to know what energy is within your brain, close your eyes, turn off all the music, turn off the TV, and just listen. Just listen for a little bit. That's the magnet that brings your life into existence. You know what's even more powerful than the electromagnetic field of the brain? The electromagnetic field of the heart. It's been confirmed through scientific study that the electromagnetic field of the heart is more powerful and larger and more magnetic than the power of the brain. One of my favorite scientific studies was conducted with a group of chicks. And this is going to resonate with you. This is going to be valuable to you if you're interested in learning about the power of your own body. If you're interested in having the vehicle that gives you life and allows you to experience the planet you're living on, to live its life the way you want to live it. So, these chicks, one second, this hair is really bugging me. Oh my gosh, don't call me the poem lady. I'm so much more than that. Hi, Nachos. I consider that rude behavior. Just because I read a poem, and just because I've written over 500 poems in my life doesn't mean I'm the poem lady. I'm also the headscarf lady and the person in a dress. I'm so much more. Yeah. So much more. Okay, so anyways, like I was saying, there's a scientific study where they are proving the power of the heart. So when baby chicks are born, they form a connection with their mother. The chick is born, they see their mom, and it's like a heart-to-heart connection. They're drawn to being very close to that mother figure. Now, let's congratulate the baby chicks that were part of this experience, because they helped us to see how powerful the heart can be. So, in the experiment, the scientists, they decided to introduce a robot that moves in a random pattern. And so they put this robot in this square arena, and the robot just moves very freely. You can watch it moving around very randomly, going all over this square. And the robot's going all over this square, doing that throughout the beginning of the experience. Yes, they form a bond like that with the first entity that they see. So, oh my gosh, Nachos, this is great. Okay, so the robot is moving around in its randomness. And what the scientists decide to do is have the chicks hatch, and they see the robot first. They did like separate the chicks from the mom, which is very sad. But it is a sacrifice that has helped us to actually prove to humanity the power that the heart has, okay? It's just a baby chick. The baby chick's heart is so small compared to the human heart, but it has the same electromagnetic field, the same abilities that our human heart has. So the baby chicks hatch, they see this robot, and this time the robot's in the same arena, but the baby chicks are on one specific side of the arena. And what happened with the robot? It moved only near the chicks, and this random robot that was before capable of going all around the pen, now just because it has these animals with this connection, this heart that has connection to it, the 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 robot thing literally cannot move all over the pen anymore because the chicks have attracted that entity to them. So your heart is very powerful. If you want to experience something specific, if there's something in life that you want, close your eyes, be with your heart, and build a connection. Build a connection with the life you want to live. Build a connection with the dream you want to have. I've done this so many times in my life. I've done so much connection with my heart to realize, wow, I really am a powerful being. I really can attract the experiences that I want to experience if I just take a couple seconds to close my eyes and be with myself. I want to tell you, if you are new to having a desire within the human body and having that desire, having that experience manifest, I really recommend that you don't start with tuning into your desire for $1 million. I really recommend that you don't start with, if you're a citizen of the United States, tuning into your desire to be on what am I trying to say? A hot air balloon in Turkey. When you're starting with connecting with your heart and connecting with your mind and noticing that the inner world of experience is very much related to the outer world experience, I really recommend that you start with, I'll just have a free cup of coffee, or I'm imagining that the parking space I want is open while I'm still in my house and haven't gotten in my car yet. I'm thinking about how I want to sit under a tree today, and I'm gonna manifest it, I'm gonna visualize it, I'm gonna feel it, I'm gonna focus on my connection with the tree that I'm gonna sit on. Start with simple stuff so that you can show yourself, like, if you really want to live your life manifesting your experiences, if you want to live your life conscious of what you want and being on this journey of like, oh, I have this idea, I want this, I'm going to focus on the connection I have with it in my heart, and then I'm going to live my life and I'm going to find myself experiencing what it is that I want. You can call that manifestation, you can call that conscious creation, you can call that having a relationship with your heart. But if you want to be that type of person, I highly recommend you start with small little things. Like, for me, I'm looking at my collection of paint right now. It's very close to the camera. I've got a bunch of paints, I've got a bunch of paintbrushes. It would be so easy for me to visualize a painting, close my eyes, focus on my connection with my heart, focus on my connection with my mind, be in that energy of like seeing what kind of painting I want to paint and seeing how the process would go, and feeling how that process would be, and just knowing that it's coming to me, and just feeling so grateful and excited to be the one that has the idea, but also knowing I'm also going to be the one that has manifested the idea, and this is so cool and this is so exciting. I'm going to generate this energy, I'm going to be in this energy before I know it. I've got the canvas, I got the paints, I've got the brushes, I'm in action, I'm creating it, and it's done, and the painting is finished, and I've gone from someone sitting with the non-physical concept, the non-physical idea, the non-physical knowing, the energetic believing in my ability to experience what I am just experiencing internally in the external, and I'm just able to have that experience and even have that painting as physical evidence that I manifest. And it's so cool to imagine life within and to then see it outside. If you want to have those experiences, you totally can. If you want to live your life like that, you totally can. There's so much. Never in 1,000 years has there been so much knowledge about the mind, about the heart, about achieving goals, about success. It's all here, and it's all on the internet. It's free. And if you want to pay for it, you can buy some books, you can buy some audiobooks and listen to it and read it. But yeah, I think money is amazing. Money is a tool that I use to have freedom. I love money. Thank you, Nachos. Thank you. Money is something that's necessary for me to experience in order for me to be safe, and in order for my partner to not feel like if I just decided, oh, money is gross, it's literally not worth anything, then my partner is going to end up having to pay all the rent. He's going to be really upset with me because, you know, that's the paradigm I'm in. I don't know what paradigm Nizzle is in, but I actually like need money. We're in a codependent relationship, I guess. Yes, money is awesome because if money did not exist, we would be fighting over a car. That's a cool thought, Nachos. Yeah, everybody can buy their own car. Yeah, or literally anything. Like, it is cool. There's so many different ways to see money. Money is an inanimate object. Money isn't gonna really directly speak to us, right? So we have the ability as like each one of us to kind of have our own narrative about it. And speaking of money, if you want some tarot cards, if you want some messages from me, you can buy a tarot reading today from me. That would be great. Support the channel. Send a super chat, a Cash App, or a Venmo. And I'll focus my energy on you and pick some cards, pick some messages out for you from my brain and from my heart. But yeah, that was like a good topic we brought up. Good thought too. I do enjoy that perspective of like in a world where I like to imagine a world where every single person looks into their bank account and sees, wow, I have the money that I want to have. And so because I have the money that I want to have, I have the house that I want to have, I have the car that I want to drive. Like, it really is so amazing. And I think for me personally, times in my life where I didn't like money, I just didn't know how to really get it without abandoning myself. I had this super negative belief that I had to be someone that I'm not, and I had to do things that I don't want to do in order to earn money. And it wasn't until I started telling myself being myself is a lucrative option. That's a affirmation that I made up. Being me is a lucrative option. And I started to see value in my self-expression, and I allowed myself to do everything that I wanted to do. I flew to France and I lived in Europe for 3 months. I flew back to the United States and I traveled to 7 different United States states. I traveled for an entire year, the entire February 2020 to February 2024. I was traveling everywhere I wanted to go. He said, what did I make? What did you make? Hi, Hannah. We're picking cards and chatting and chilling. Welcome to my talk show. I think I look especially beautiful today. Oh, I can't see it. Oh, I see it now. It's just not showing. Oh, okay, wow. Oh, that's cool. A stick man dancing in the rain. I see it now. I think the whole chat can see. Nice. I also can see the little crown and the number 1 now. Oh, why? Why were you not sure you'd be able to send a message? Nope. I am in a relationship, but if I was not in a relationship, I would not call myself single. I'm very multi-dimensional, I'm multifaceted, I'm complex. I would really not like to describe myself that way. I would say a whole different word. I don't know what it would be, but yeah. Yeah, it didn't come up at first. It was getting flagged. Yeah, no, I'm not available for that. Yeah, there was another message held for review, but I will just not tell anybody what that was. But the answer is no. I saw your message. I'm not, the whole chat doesn't need to see that, but no. And if that's all you're here for, I'm gonna end up blocking you. Because I just don't want that type of energy around me. I don't want this, no, I don't. Because of the subscriber notification that came up when I joined the screen. The subscriber notification that came up. Did it say like, you can only join if you, yeah, it's like you, anyways, you guys, what else can we talk about? Oh, we were talking about manifestation earlier. We were talking about manifestation earlier. Hey, Casey. No, it just means subscribers to the channel. Hi. I'm so ready to get into a tarot card reading. If you want some messages, if you want some tarot cards picked for you, $10 minimum, super chat, Cash App, Venmo, send whatever amount of money you want to send above $10. I'll focus on your energy. I'll pick some messages for you. I'll pick some cards for you. Let me know if you're a yes or no in the chat. I'm doing pretty good. I took a really long nap today, like 2 hours. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've been concerned about the level of energy I have lately. I'm just like, is it normal to like sleep, you know, your normal 8 hours and then take a 2-hour nap? Why am I so, why am I tired? Why am I tired? I've been like really interested in being more planning with my food, and I also like love to film cooking videos. I like to live stream them so that I don't have to edit them later. But this morning I made a blueberry lemon loaf for breakfast, and it made 4 servings, so I ate some of it this morning, and I've got 3 servings for breakfast the next 3 days. So like recipes like that, I'm trying to like be able to like cook for a couple of days and like have a bunch of leftovers and have my meals all planned out. The past couple times I've gone to the market, I get like a bunch of food and then I just kind of like figure it out as I go, like very like intuitive and like in the flow. But yeah, lately I've been like, let me try some recipes and meal prep and stuff like that. But yeah. Nachos eating nachos. Yeah. feel such a playful energy from you guys. Can we like collectively manifest that someone comes in here like wanting a tarot reading and they want to pay like $30 for it? Can we manifest it? Can we manifest it? Does anyone here have any like questions that you would want to ask the tarot cards? I want to ask the tarot cards questions for you guys. That's okay. I feel like someone is gonna be here for this, so why don't I just take some questions while I wait. Anyone got any questions for the cards? Anyone got any questions? Yeah, feel free to send a question. I'll let you know if I can give an answer. Oh wow, I haven't sat back this whole time. Meant to be here for sure. Meant to be here. There's gonna be some really fire questions in the chat. Ooh. Anything the cards can share on my energy? First thought that comes into my mind. Don't do it. Does that mean anything to you? Don't do it. Honestly, if your body is already like, okay, how do I freaking say this? If your body's already having a hard time, don't let your mind be hard on your body also. You know what I mean? And it could be kind of hypocritical because I'm like in my head about my energy levels too. Hey Ralph. But I think like what I feel most inspired to say is like, girl, you're doing you. Like, your body is your unique body. You're obviously not on a schedule. You're an artist, you're a singer, like live the life you want to live. And I feel like this is exactly what you would say to me if I'm like talking about how I took a 2-hour nap. Like, you would probably be telling me like, great, glad you did that. And maybe that's what both of us need right now, that energy of, yeah, that's what you did and it was great. Because we're so conditioned to take in, oh, that's what you did, that wasn't so good. Oh, that's what you decided to do, that was crazy. Oh, that's what you decided to do, why would you do that? Like, that's what we're used to. So energy now, I mean, you live alone, I have a lot of time alone too, to be like, what I'm doing is great. Why not? Why not praise yourself? And especially since it's in the past and it's done, like, enjoy the time you have with yourself, enjoy the time you have with your body, listening to your body, doing what you want to do. I am not preparing for a dance video. Let me pick some cards for you, Hannah. We're doing some tarot readings, Ralph, so if you like some tarot cards, let us know. I'm gonna pick again because I was like talking to Ralph while I picked those. Right? You were just meditating and visualizing, like you were doing what you had the capacity to do. Oh my gosh. Wow, so there are these like really beautiful flower petals flying in front of my window right now. That was so pretty. I did what I had the capacity to do and it was wonderful. Beautiful. Yeah, if you'd like some cards, just let me know. I'm gonna pick some for Hannah real quick though. Yeah, just a card about Hannah's energy, please. Ooh, Knight of Pentacles. You're on a quest to find your unique self. Maybe find is the wrong word. You're on a quest to embody more of your unique self. Your unique self is like who you are, and you'll know that you're being your unique self when you really feel joy about it and you really like know who you are and love who you are. No, this was Hannah's. This is for Hannah. I love the dragonflies on here. I love the crystals on here. And you're not alone. Look at that horse energy. Look at these like bird feather energies, dragonfly energies. Look at that stream of consciousness. Like, yeah. Maybe you don't need to be taking action today. Maybe you just need to be resting and focus on your energy right now. Like, what do I want in this moment? What is the next thing that I have the capacity to do? I spent a lot of time meditating and visualizing what is next for me, you know? Beautiful. If anybody else wants to ask a question or get a reading, just let me know. You can send either a super chat, a Cash App, or a Venmo, $10 minimum. Let me know how much money you want to send, how many cards you want, how many minutes of a reading you want. If you just want me to flow, you tell me. If you have specific questions, if you want it to be general, if you want it to be about love and romance, career, whatever questions you have, I will answer them in a way that inspires you to know something that you need to know even more deeply, or something that you didn't know before. Beautiful, you're welcome, you're welcome. I'd love to do a reading for Ralph, but let me know if you can send a super chat or a Cash App or a Venmo to help support my channel. I want, but I don't have Venmo or Cash App. Aww. Nachos. How else would you send money then? Yeah, I don't know. It'd be cool if you could do like super chat. That would be cool. Super chat. Super chat is pretty easy, but I don't want anybody to feel pressured or feel like they have to buy a reading. If you're here for the vibes, if you're here to just listen, that's cool. I'm here for about 30 more minutes. Yeah, that's okay, Nachos, if you don't need to spend any money. I don't think you've ever gotten a tarot reading from me before though, so I'm willing to just answer a question for free since you're not able to send anything right now. I think the universe will take care of me. The money I'm meant to receive will come to me some other way. Let me know if you have a specific question or if you want like a certain type of reading. Let me know. I think Ralph left the chat. Ralph has left the chat. Not really? So do you just want me to be like, this card is for nachos? Nothing specific? Ooh! Prince of Swords. This is the energy of like being on the beginning of accomplishing a great journey. I think you would really enjoy thinking of yourself as a video game character every once in a while. Just like imagining that who you really are is like outside your body and like has just a really big mind and like big possibilities, and you just bring that energy into your body and you're like, yeah, this is who I am. Like I'm playing a game and I have these ideas for these movies I want to create. And like if you were a character of a video game, like what would the video game be called, and what would the main character be accomplishing? What kind of like gear would the video game character have? Like would you have a sword? Would you have a paper and a pen? Would you have like a camera for like filming movies? Or would you have other like high-tech gear to create videos? Like you have a phone, you have other things, so you have a camera. Yeah, that's the message for you, Nachos. A very cute, sweet message. I like it. Be whoever you want to be. You get to like design the video game to be what you want it to be. And please, no matter what happens in your life, stay true. You're welcome. Hi, Joshua. You're welcome. You're welcome. I've got 20 minutes left and I've made $0 so far. Does anybody want to purchase a tarot reading? Does anybody want to ask a strange question? How much is my weight? None of your business. The audacity. You have no problem expressing yourself, Joshua. You're clearly a creep. I mean, that's a really mean thing for me to say, but come on. What is going on? Okay, good. You go get that meal, Nachos. You enjoy that dinner. Bye. I'm here to share some messages. Oh, da-na-na-na-na-na-na. I don't want to talk to you now since you asked me a weird question. I'm concerned. Why would you want to know how much I weigh? Why would you need to know that information? Why is that relevant to you at all? I don't understand why you know that at all. Why would you need to know that? Why would you ask a question like that? Why would you need to know that? Bye. Oh my gosh, now it is so uncomfortable, isn't it? So uncomfortable. It's all my fault. I made it so uncomfortable. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't be talking like that or singing like that. This girl definitely isn't normal. Nah, 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 nah. I'm gonna tune into like Hannah's energy now, honestly. Or just tune into my own energy after that. Damn. That was literally like a Broadway level performance right there from me. Wow, there's like a lot of energy being projected onto me right now. If you want to know something, like, or just, I don't know. I don't even, yeah, I'm just not going to respond to that energy. That was a little, anyways. I'm just kind of like going to rest my voice for a little bit. And you're welcome. That's a nice little message. Feels just like how I receive money for my readings too. Feels that same nice feeling. Thanks. They're my children. Yeah. We don't even have to say anything. Whoa, I just did something so cool. Wow. Oh my god. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about the brand new company that I'm building. Oh my gosh, I'm starting a company this year. Um, I've sold different types of products created by me before. The first time I started a company was in the year 2019. That company is closed now. And it was like I learned a lot from running that company and doing all that work. And oh my gosh, I've just got this really powerful product, and the nature of this product just really opens up so much more opportunity to create similar products. Like, it definitely is its own company. I'm so excited about it. And I just did my own tarot reading for myself just while I'm chilling here. I don't feel like ending the stream yet. I mean, it does feel kind of weird to do that. I could like totally do this when I'm not on live stream, but I can also do it while I am on live stream. I'm literally just vibing. Isn't that exciting? The reading said that the essence of my work is liberation. That's what had me like squeal. I was like, oh, yes. This company is created from my own experience of mental and emotional entrapment, and my soul has said, let's build the tools to set ourselves free. Gosh, this is so badass. I love it. And it's such a cool, like, I just got this advice from the reading to start with what I already have and go from there. That the company doesn't need more designs or more marketing strategies, but really to like refine my vision. Like, yeah. And I've even been feeling that about my YouTube channel, to like reroute on the why. Like, why am I on camera right now? Why am I doing tarot readings? Like, what's the deeper why, you know? And I think if I just go inward right now, I mean, I think one thing that I'm radiating to the world is it doesn't have to be so hard. Like, it doesn't, I'm getting a vision of like a road with a bunch of rocks on it and just a really tired body with like an axe and like cutting through trees. Like, that is the literal opposite of what my journey is. Like, my journey is very much like a body that's skipping around and like going through a meadow, and there's these like really big tall hotels, and I like go into the beautiful hotel and I go into the beautiful cafe and I'm just like skipping along, and there's fairies. Like, the journey can be full of ease. Why am I alive? I'm alive to share inspiration. I'm alive to share peace. Why am I alive to share inspiration and peace? I'm alive to share inspiration and peace because this world needs it. I think I saw the need for it and just started like showing up, kind of just the way like a football player would see that the team needs a quarterback and maybe this player like has those skills. Like, I just saw the need for it in my physical environment and I showed up for it. Why is there a need for inspiration and peace? Because love is so important and love is so valuable, and love can really flourish with inspiration and peace being there. And why is love so valuable, and why is it important that love flourishes? Because then there is harmony, there's people enjoying their lives and people getting to live the life that they want to live. And why are people living the life that they want to live? Because that's in our design, it's in our human nature. We're literally magnets for our experiences. Like, we're meant to experience what we want to experience. So if there's inspiration and peace, and that helps more love be there, then that will alter what we desire as a human species, and that will ultimately change the whole trajectory of what the planet becomes. And it's because I love this planet that I think this way. I love Earth. I think Earth is so gorgeous and so wonderful and so beautiful. So why do I show up on YouTube? Because I have a love for planet Earth. I have a lot of love for planet Earth. What you just watched me do is the 7 layers deep exercise. I learned this from Dean Graziosi. I don't know if Dean Graziosi invented this, but I do this very often. I'll also do it with just with different thoughts that I have for like what I want. You just basically ask why 7 times, and then at the end you get to like the deepest reason why. So yeah. Stop waiting for the right moment or the perfect conditions. You are the moment. If I'm actually, so a couple moments ago, no one here wanted a tarot reading, and I am asking for a $10 minimum exchange for the tarot reading, so that wasn't happening. So I started to just give myself a tarot reading, and I'm like sharing little nuggets from my own tarot reading that I'm doing on myself. But if anybody here wants their own tarot reading, my list is open. Let me know. I'll be here for about, I don't know, 15 more minutes. Wish I could be here way longer, but it is. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens, but let me know. Love that. I love that perspective, Hannah. Thank you. I'm glad you stayed. Wow, my company is a soul initiator, not just for others, but for me. Wow, this is so cool. This is so cool. I guess this is the segment of the show where I'm working on my own stuff. gonna leave the stream open. I need to go take a bathroom break though. But I'll be right back. Bathroom. Hi, Hannah went to sleep. Good night, Hannah. everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I think I'll end tonight's show on a happy note. I to pull some cool cards for Hannah and Nachos, and I'm doing a lot of work on the area of my life that I just did a tarot reading on for myself. We had nobody in the chat wanting a reading. I'll just do a reading for myself, and it was pretty cool. Whenever I do readings for myself, I use ChatGPT because I find it hard to use my intuition on myself. I know myself so well. I spend so much time with myself, so using ChatGPT can kind of give me, it's nice to have like input from something I have no control of what it's gonna say, you know? So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. It's a beautiful day outside where I'm at. I hope that whatever you end up doing with your time, that you enjoy it. Wherever you're at, I just want to send tons of gratitude for watching and being here, and I look forward to whenever we get to chat again. I love live streaming, so always looking for more beautiful souls to join my audience and ask the deeper questions, talk about really amazing goals and things that we want to manifest as a collective in love and peace and joy. And I'll chat with you again soon. Bye.